Hey everybody, this is Alex Zakari with Bloodline Sports. I'm here with Nick Siaka, partner up in the left, and TJ Wilcoxon. How you guys doing?
Good, Alex. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Doing well.
Awesome. All right, we're here. We got a special guest for the interview today. We got Camden Goforth out of McMinn County High School in Riceville, Tennessee. Cam, thanks for joining us. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for having me.
Good. How's the weather out in Tennessee, first of all, right now?
It's been rainy lately.
Oh, it has. Has it been hot and sticky as well?
Yeah, it's been real
Yeah.
humid.
That seems to be what's going around. So, all right, thanks, Cam. We're going to throw it to Nick. Nick's going to start us off. A few football-related questions. Nick, go ahead, buddy.
Camden, thanks for joining us, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Hey, you're 4 games into the season, doing well so far. You're a freshman playing on varsity. What have you learned so far about yourself playing on varsity as a freshman against the other competition?
I've learned I've been humbled a little bit by it. I need middle school and little league. I was just was able to outmuscle everybody.
Sure.
And going in and starting as a freshman, I've not struggled necessarily, but I've been humbled going against better competition and better players.
Which is only going to make you better.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what do you feel like your strengths are at this point in time? Is it leadership? Where do you find your strengths?
I would definitely say I'm a leader, especially to the other freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
I try to be as humble as possible, but
So the leadership part really helps you out, and just learning as the games go on, the different competitions of the level of competition that you're going up against.
Yeah.
That's great. That's fantastic. So as a freshman, you're getting significant playing time, as we just talked about. It's been a good experience for you. What, on the fields, during practices, your work ethic, how do you feel that sets you apart from other recruits and other players?
I definitely feel like I've worked for this. I've put in a fairly decent amount of work, but I've definitely got a lot more room for improvement.
Sure, and that's okay. I mean, you're young. You're four games into the season, and that's going to happen. I mean, I see your videos all the time, and you look fantastic. So just keep on working and doing what you're doing, and keep up. Fantastic.
Hey, Cam, I'm assuming the fact that you cannot just rely on your strength at this point, it probably either has or is going to improve your technique, I would assume.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's something you're focusing on now?
Yes.
All right. Awesome. Nick, what else you got? Anything?
No, I'm going to hand it over to TJ.
Yeah, I'll kind of follow up a little bit more on some football stuff. I mean, at 6'3", 260, I mean, I know they go big down in the South. I grew up there, but you can't be giving up too much, right? Other than, there's going to be some age and some strength, but are you, as far as your height and weight, do you feel comfortable with your matchups? And I mean, I don't think, I would assume you're one of the bigger kids on the line, are you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And I really like the honesty of saying that, you've been humbled, and that's a good thing, because you're coming from a past where you've dominated, right, most of your life. And now that you're in as you'll know, as all three of us can attest, as we've all played at the higher level, is every level you go up, everybody's bigger, stronger, faster. So it's, when Alex brought up the technique, that's awesome, because you're going to have to work on that, and it's only going to make you better. And then you're only going to get bigger, stronger, and faster through the through the years, and I'm looking at your measurables. I mean, there's some pretty good weight you're throwing around. For those of you watching, you can go to his profile page on our website and see that. When I look at your strength and you just turned 15, I can't imagine you've been in the weight room for a long time, as far as 12, 13, 14 years old. So we use a term called country strong, or is that you just always been kind of strong as you're growing up?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would think the weight room at 15 is still fairly new, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I just started working out this summer. We done a little bit in middle school, but we never really done any real weight. So
yeah, so your core strength, your base strength is already there. So I have an exercise science degree. So going back to technique, when you first get into weights, I can't stress enough how more important technique is and form as to how much weight you're throwing around. A lot of guys get in the weight room early and they're trying to see how much they can move. That's not the right way to do it. It's your form, it's your technique, and that's only going to make you stronger and to be able to move that heavier weight later down the road. You're playing both ways? Are you starting both ways?
No, right now they've been using me on offensive line.
Okay.
That's where a majority of my playing time's been.
That's good. And I'd assume probably by your junior year, you'd be on both sides of the line. Is there a preference?
That's a tough question. I love both, but I'd have to go with offensive line.
Nice. So we talked about, you have a 3.8 GPA, which is good. I know you're only your first year in high school, so we'll keep monitoring that as we go. You have any dream schools right now that you'd like to attend?
I'd love to go to UT. It's close
Rocky
to
Top.
home, wouldn't be too far of a drive.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fun environment. Have you been to a game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real fun. I had the chance to go at one time, and a lot of people, and it was loud, and it was very orange. Everybody was wearing orange. Any certain interests? I know you're a freshman, but as far as thinking past football or certain things you want to study, a certain degree, like you want to go to University of Tennessee, but is there anything specifically you'd like to focus on educational wise? It's a tough question for a 15-year-old.
Yeah, I've not really thought about that part yet.
Yeah.
Well, Cam, that's fine because I've been a teacher for over 20 years and I figured that out at like 20, 21 years old. So, yeah, got some time.
Yeah. Just go back to the team part of it. Probably my favorite part of football is a true team sport. I think it's different than baseball and basketball, where if you're playing shortstop in baseball and the ball's hit you, if you don't make the play, then it's over. The other team's going to get on base, where you can miss a tackle or miss a block and someone behind you next to you can pick up that block and you guys can still have a positive play, correct? So when it comes to football, it's a real cool environment inside a locker room, inside a huddle, that you really do need to rely on your teammates. In basketball, you can just give the best player the ball every time, correct? But and any offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator will tell you if all 11 guys do their job on offense, then it's a touchdown every play, right? So it's a real cool. I think it's cool for later on in life when you learn how to be a teammate. You learn how to show up to practice when you don't want to, and sometimes you do that because you are showing how much you care about your teammates. So sports in general, that's why we do what we do, and we love what we do, because we think it builds a great future for you to be in that environment. So wish you all the luck. I can't wait to keep watching you, and I'll let Alex finish up on kind of some of your interests outside of sports, and Yeah, good luck. And what's your record right now?
Hmm?
What's the team's record after 4 games?
Oh, 2-2.
Good. All right. We'll keep working and have fun. I'll hand it off to Alex.
All right, Cam. So as a freshman playing varsity, it's probably if not one of the biggest time commitments that you've gotten into here. So starting high school for the first time is a challenge, and now you're starting high school playing a varsity sport. What is your key to your time management? Because we know there are studies involved, there's homework, there's missing classes for games, probably making up work, communicating with your teachers. How do you manage to get all that done? Freshman on varsity and pulling the 3.8. Can you give anybody any advice as something maybe that's worked for you?
I've got to kind of stay on top of it. I've got to set aside time after practice to get done any extra work, any homework. You've just kind of got to buckle down a little bit. It's tough sometimes, but you just got to push through it.
Yeah. How are your teachers with, because I know out here at my high school, they miss games. There are classes every time there's a game. Have you learned, or did you already know how to communicate with teachers and, turn in late work and let them know you have a game or you have a practice? Has that communication piece evolved a little bit? Because that's an important life skill as well.
Yeah. We don't really miss classes over games. That they're usually later, but
Good. Okay, well, good. That solves that problem then. You don't have to make up a bunch of work. So other than football, school, which probably takes up most of your time, it's always good to have, some hobbies or something that you can do to kind of decompress. What are some other things that you're interested in? If you had a free hour, besides probably getting some rest and sleeping, what is something you would do, whether it's at home or with friends or whatever?
I love being outside. I love hunting and fishing. That probably takes up a big chunk of my time. I just love being outside.
Okay, awesome. All right. I think I'm good. I think we got a good idea of what you do outside of school, how you handle school, what playing varsity as a freshman's like. I think I'm good, unless you guys haven't anything else to add or anything else to ask.
Yeah, I have one real quick. I'm going to see if this works here. This screen right here.
There he
You
is.
see this, Cam?
Yeah.
So this says it's a Dream All-American Bowl. What was this? Where was it? And you look huge right there. You're not even in high school, right?
Right. That was a showcase we done out in Dallas in the Cowboys Stadium.
Awesome.
Nice.
In June. It was invite only. I was I forget the exact number. It was a couple thousand applications selected to be a part in that. And it was an amazing opportunity for sure.
Yeah, that's great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very
Was
cool.
that by chance televised at all?
They recorded it, but
Did they?
it wasn't.
Was it all your age?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
It
cool.
was 14 and 15.
Very cool. Yeah. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Nick, you want to go onto our social media and we'll be posting this on YouTube and go from there, and we'll hopefully talk soon, and good luck the rest of the season, Cam.
Camden, thanks for joining us real fast. So you can find us on Instagram at Bloodline Sports AZ. You can also find us on Twitter at Bloodline Sports, on TikTok at Bloodline Sports, and on YouTube at BSN Bloodline Sports Network.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Also, check out find the interview again on YouTube and bloodlinesports.co. Come check it out. Come see some other profiles. And Cam, we wish you luck. We appreciate you being here. And we'll be talking soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, keep up the hard work, Camden.
Thank you. Thanks for
Awesome.
having me.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Enjoy the rest of your week.
Take care.
Bye bye.